All right. And of course, I start at the end. Let's start at the beginning, shall we? So let's get focused in 2022. So as you guys were doing the introductions just now, and by the way, hi everybody on YouTube. I forgot to say hi, I'm Ann Price. Welcome to Office Hours. We were just talking about everybody's different goals. So let's get focused in 2022. If you're not, I thought I was really focused until my business coach, Tracy Snorrier, has been asking me some rather difficult questions. So it is the time to get focused if you're not already. And as I mentioned yesterday in IC chat, probably your business is going to change all the time, right? You're going to set up a business plan, you're going to define some strategies, and just when everything is rocking and rolling, you're going to decide, oh, it's time to make a shift, and that's perfectly okay. But we're talking about 2022, sorry. So let's get focused. So I have a personal question for you. We talked about this yesterday. What is your why? So take a few seconds here and just jot down a few notes, just a few bullet points to yourself. What is your why? We had that conversation yesterday. Why independent consulting? Because I don't know about you guys, but I can probably go back and work for a certain social science research firm and make a heck of a lot more money than I do now. Or you could get that, you could have made the decision to not leave the academic jobs. You know who you are on this call. And nobody probably would have ever fired you. They would have had to try really hard to get rid of you. Same with your government job. So you've chosen this really difficult road. What's your why? Anybody want to share?
I will, I'll jump in. So for me, our mission really, and I say our just because I have a business partner, but it's 95% me. But our mission is applying research and evaluation to support adult educators and learners. And I really don't feel like I could do that anywhere else. I mean, yes, I could work in research, I could work in evaluation and be making six figures, which I'm definitely not now. But I don't feel like I could contribute to the needs of adult educators and learners in nearly the way I would, or I am able to do in the business. So that's why.
Okay. So you're going to be able to do the things that you really want to do in this environment as an independent consultant that you could not do in a different environment.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. The flexibility is tremendous.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Anybody else?
Yeah, I could build on that, or I have many of the same reasons that Margaret mentioned. It's difficult in academia to get things moving. Things are so slow, you know, articles, books, any kind of research you do just takes so long. And in this space, as an analyst, a researcher, an evaluator, I can make things happen. And that's what I want to do. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I'm really intent on improving women's lives and ensuring, you know, reproductive health access and that sort of thing. And so I could do that much faster as an independent consultant.
Awesome. All right. So you've taken the time to think about your why. If you're a journal person and you couldn't come up with anything, maybe that's this afternoon's journal topic, or maybe tomorrow. All right. Here's the private question that I won't ask you to share out loud, but I do want you to write it down. And if not now, before you go to bed tonight, what is your revenue goal in 2022? You've got your why, and I think we all have very heartfelt reasons. I don't think making money is probably the goal of most independent consultants I know. I think some people wouldn't believe that, but it's really true. However, we have to eat. And if you're going to make the harder choice, which is to go out on your own, all of a sudden I had a picture of Rudolph leaving the cave in the middle of the snowstorm. I don't know why that popped in my head, but if you're going to make that choice to go out in the snow, you need to set a revenue goal. So write it down right now, or don't go to sleep tonight until you set your revenue goal. Make it realistic. You got to eat, you got to pay your bills, you got to take care of your family. We have to do things. We deserve to get paid for the things that we do. So name it and claim it, people. All right. So what is your strategy or strategies to get there? What do I mean by that? Okay. For me, it certainly means evaluation work, but that's not the only thing I do. I also teach workshops. I've got, a book in the works. I would like to I do a lot of free speaking. I'd like to turn that into a revenue generator. I have a course plan. I had this crazy idea to do a retreat for nonprofit leaders. I have all sorts of things that I have planned. So the next step for you is to make a list. What are the strategies that you are going to use to get there? So pulling it all together, and you can use this as an example and do yourself a spreadsheet. So let's say your revenue goal is $100,000. Now we're not talking about overhead here. We're not talking about partners or subcontractors. Let's just say it's just baby little you, and you have a nice goal of $100,000, and your strategies to get there is going to be an evaluation contracts. You're going to take those on. You wrote this fabulous book, and you're going to tout that everywhere, and you're going to make $20,000 from that. And you give fabulous workshops, and you're going to make $5,000. So that is your revenue goal. Those are your strategies, and those are the financial sub goals that you have. Now, this is a super simple example, and maybe yours is more simple. There's nothing wrong with starting out in a simple kind of way, or maybe it's really complicated. Now, we're not talking about how you're going to market. We're not going to talk about ideal customer. We've talked about some of those things. Go over to the YouTube channel and check it out either here or on the IC topic chat. But my challenge for you is to really think about your why, to set that revenue goal, get over that lump in your throat, and just, set that goal, and then think through the strategies of how you're going to get there. Because going forward, then all your marketing, your networking, all of those things are in service to these strategies. And so just in case you don't have my information, there's my email. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. Oh gosh, I forgot to put my new podcast on there. It's Community Possibilities. So please check that out as well. So I'm going to stop the screen share, and I'm going to stop recording, and we are going to discuss this. There it is.